I'm pretty sure you or a family member or friend of yours has went through surgery before. Well, you're not alone. More than 52 million individuals go through surgery every year in North America. And with every surgery comes a potential risk that a complication could occur. And these complications include dangerous inflammations, bacterial infection, and internal bleeding. In fact, there's a 15% chance that a complication could occur within the first 24 hours after a surgery. And 50% of these complications usually go undetected. Unfortunately, these complications could lead to death. And in North America alone, over 7,000 deaths occur every year due to post-operative complications. Now, NERv has a solution for this problem. NERv is developing an implantable biochip that can detect the post-operative complications in real time. The biochip consists of a multi-layer system with multiple sensors that are dedicated to detecting these different kinds of post-operative complications. The biochip is made out of biocompatible materials and poses no harm to the body. Now, let's meet Bob. Bob just had his first surgery and had parts of his intestines stitched together. After the surgery was done, the surgeon placed NERv's biochip close to where the surgical site is in order to monitor Bob's health, and then covered the wound with a transdermal patch with a receiver in it. Unfortunately, Bob has suffered from internal bleeding. Now, as soon as the biochip detects the blood that has been released into the body, it sends out a wireless transmission to the receiver, which then communicates with Bob's phone to tell him that he needs to go and meet his doctor. On the other hand, the physician gets a more detailed analysis of what's going on inside the body to understand exactly what kind of complication it is. Now let's imagine NERv wasn't around. How would the physician determine the kind of complication that Bob is suffering from? Now, the current methods on the market right now are imaging techniques such as CT scans, MRIs, and radiography. However, the Canadian Association of Radiologists has released a statement saying that 30% of CT scans and imaging techniques provide almost useless information to all of the physicians. And this is where NERv can have an immediate impact on the market. With more than 52 million surgeries performed every year in North America, the healthcare industry pays over $100 billion in post-operative checkups. NERv is targeting the high-risk abdominal surgeries, which account for 3.1 million surgeries, or over $40 billion in post-operative checkups. Using NERV's solution, we can promise to bring down that cost from over $40 billion to just under $2 billion. NERv has a solution for the problem, and it has the right team to deliver it. With 2 nanotechnology engineers and a biochemist, together we have the right expertise to bring this product to the market. And the medical industry seems to agree with us. NERv's patent-pending technology has caught the interest of one of the biggest biomedical companies out there, Medtronic, who has agreed to support NERv in order to help bring its product to the market. I'm Amr Abdul Jawad, and we are NERv for the future of risk-free surgeries. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Judges, do you have any questions?
This is a ready solution or only prototype?
This will be our solution. We're working on developing it right now. We have multiple sensors that are being developed, and we're working on miniaturizing the biochip.
Okay, and what is your business plan?
So our idea is that we want to eventually license our technology to a biomedical company, and that they would eventually commercialize this for us. So we're in talks with a biomedical company right now, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to license it with them.
So you don't plan to develop it yourself and sell it. You mean to develop the technology, prove it, and license it to other...
Because manufacturing it will be very expensive, and going through the regulatory process is not an easy process. So a biomedical company as large as, for example, Medtronic could help us pass the regulatory process.
Okay, thanks.
And the application layer is yours. So there would be chips made and sensors made by other companies, and they will communicate with your app?
Our main idea is that our chip in its own has many sensors on it, so it can detect all the different complications, and then it communicates with our app.
Thanks.
Thank you for your presentation, and thank you for answering all the questions.